Hello, trainers. Welcome to the Apollo region. You can call me Itchy Bones. I'm new to YouTube. I really wanted to show off this region I've been working on for about 2 years now, and it's still ongoing because I'm just a bit slow. This region is based on Kentucky and Appalachia as a whole. We have a variety of cool wildlife and cryptids and folklore that I could tell you about. I'm just so excited. So this video will be covering the starters and like the professor and the characters you get to play as. I'm excited to know what you guys think. Let me know who your starter choice would be. And without further ado, let's get started. Your journey would begin with a visit to go see your granddad in the woods, also known as Professor Pawpaw. His design comes from like an alternate version of the Colonel Sanders, as if he was an army guy who decided to go screw it, I'm gonna go live in the woods to be a wild man. He would be the one to give you your option of choice between these three lovely Pokemon, each embodying a form of natural magic. For our fire starter, we have Flecko the squeaking Pokemon with the ability Blaze and Soundproof, a pure fire type. Flecko used to make their homes in caves to practice projecting its cheerful cheeps. They may not be the brightest, but they try their best. Don't get used to those stats in the corner because I did not feel like figuring that out for each one of these. I mostly just wanted to share the designs. For this one, for example, we have so first he's definitely a bat, but we have hints towards what he will turn into or what he's inspired by, with these rings in the ears being like a speaker. The CD-like design, his eyeballs, his little ox cord tail that also makes him look like a little bomb. His little scruffy eyebrow hair tufts make him look like a little country hillbilly, and I love it so much. But yeah, this is Flecko. So Flecko evolves into Amplifier, the holler Pokemon. Now a fire normal type, with the abilities still the same with Blaze and Soundproof. Amplifier are passionate Pokemon who are always there to cheer on someone in need. It's impossible to bring these determined Pokemon down. The stronger the bond these Pokemon share with their loved ones, the stronger its tail flame. So a big change between Flecko and this would be the little flame developing on its chest, kind of scorching the sides of it. They kind of give it like that natural look of like a vest, because it kind of splits into two. We have this little buff pose it's doing with his little flappy wings. His little eyebrow tufts have now combed down to make this little mullet. He has this chill personality now, still keeping those designs with the ear speaker. Amplifier evolves into Comboisterous, the rowdy bat Pokemon, keeping that fire normal typing, because I think that the normal typing gets a lot of hate, and I'm surprised we don't have a starter Pokemon with a normal typing yet. We have the abilities Blaze, and now a signature ability Echo Chamber, where the attacks do more damage if used consecutively. This Pokemon uses its massive wings to boost the sound of its voice. If it claps its wings together, it can even crack rocks. Comboisterous stay up all night coming up with songs for those it admires, and are always bouncing around to the rhythms in their heads. We have the outfit now evolving as well into this suspender-like look. Now a little flame bow tie. The ox cord that was previously on fire has now completely exploded into a little fire butt. But moving on to our grass starter, we have Elcurb the cautious Pokemon, pure grass type with the abilities Overgrow and Harvest. Elcurb are very shy Pokemon who aren't confident in their fighting abilities but enjoy learning more from its environment. They also can be seen using their long leaf manes as hands. The elk serves as a teacher and protector in Cherokee belief, embodying the harmony between the physical and spiritual realm. So that's why I felt like this animal would be perfect for the starter. So that came with the challenges of having to turn a whole elk into the proportions of a starter Pokemon. And Lord, that was not easy. Not with also having to have like extra limbs that casually blend in as like a mane. It was a lot, but yeah, moving on. Elcurb evolves into Remodelk, the apprentice Pokemon, now a grass and psychic type, with the abilities Overgrow and Harvest. Rimadilk will tank through status attacks during battle to learn about their effects. Still not confident in its strength, this Pokemon tries to make it up by thriving to become the ultimate supporter. Continuing the themes of enduring hardships while having grace to navigate life's challenges, none other can capture that struggle more than an apprentice, whether it be for like a doctor or teacher. I feel like that just fits the theme well. We have little design elements such as the boots from Elkherb now turning into this moccasin-like look. Another hidden design element that's coming through a bit more is the themes of like mistletoe, whether it be the red nose or now the red triangles on its mane. Also, we're going to ignore the fact that I lost the PNG for the original file. Rimadilk evolves into Elk Elder, the shaman Pokemon keeping that grass and psychic typing, with the abilities Overgrow and now Healer. Elk Elder are now confident in their learnings and stand proudly in defense of its allies. It moves its shed horns like mallets against its grassy mane using psychic powers to soothe wounded Pokemon before healing them. I have evolved on that moccasin hoof concept, and it's now turned into a Muckluck look to symbolize the learning and adapting, as Mucklucks were an Arctic native thing. But throughout cultural exchange, natives in Appalachian area, such as the Cherokee, picked up the style as well. Elk Elder is also sporting eye bags, not only to show that it's aged, but to show how much this Pokemon had to go through to get to where it is now. This Pokemon literally sheds its pride and uses its horns to help others. Now that it's tall enough to properly eat mistletoe, another design element is shown through its nose not being the one that's red, but it is now its mouth, covered in berry juice. The importance of the mistletoe, because mistletoe is poisonous to animals. This Pokemon, with its previous Pokédex entry, has shown that it tanks status effects. I wanted to show that through adapting, elks in the wild eat these poisonous berries to survive winter. It just encompasses the whole theme of this Pokemon. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this if you chose this starter. For our water starter, we have Cryptottle, the weird Pokemon, a pure water type with the abilities Torrent and Clear Body. Cryptottles are accident-prone goofballs that somehow always make it out alive without realizing how much danger they were in. This Pokemon occasionally drags Flecko and Elker along to its shenanigans. I just have a thing whenever Pokédex entries involve other Pokemon in it, just to build that extra character. A little bit about how this guy came to be. It was chosen to be this axolotl abomination because Kentucky is home to over 20 different species of salamander. Who better to represent the region than this little guy? Its eyes are designed to look like eclipses, and the pattern on its head and body are representing the moon over a mountain, while also being like the moon's pull on water. So, let's see what it evolves into. Cryptottle evolves into Enigmottle, the oddball Pokemon, now a water and dark type. With the same abilities Torrent and Clear Body, Enigmottles have learned to adapt to its dark environment with enhanced vision from its bubble. Despite its real eyes becoming more obsolete, it has become less prone to accidents. Enigmottle like to pretend to see the future on its bubble. I'm gonna be honest, the only concept I had in mind for this was a goofy trickster salamander going blind over time and having an all-seeing orb to ponder over. Playing with like Appalachian's rich Wicca history and noticing the pattern of water types being the girly pop starters recently. The pieces in my head were just fitting, even though it's hard to even put to words what those pieces were and are. But yeah, I think it came together nicely. Finally, we have Enigmottle, who evolves into Maleficent, the pondering Pokemon. It keeps the water and dark typing with the ability Torrent and now Mind's Eye. Maleficent are thought to be able to grant wishes or curses to those who bring it offerings. After one makes a request, this Pokemon disappears, making it difficult to say if the wish or curse was actually granted or not. So, here's my addition to the girly pop water starter. This one goes out to my witchy girlies out there. And I can also see Gekwa turning out a bit similar whenever that gets revealed. The patterns on its back are a reflection of stars. I can even imagine the patterns being different based on its zodiac sign. Another reason I thought to use a salamander for this witchy theme was due to the regeneration abilities many salamanders have, which I guess I could have gave it regeneration. Yet my brain connected that to the natural healing methods that women folk healers use that ended up getting them branded as demon witches. So yeah, the connection's there, I swear. You'll end up playing as Lou or Tucker, sporting baskets I imagine Professor Pawpaw would have taught them how to weave as young children. I wanted to show even in the character selection that the Appalachian area is very diverse, so these characters are racially ambiguous. I really wanted to say thank you for letting me yap about my little passion project. I have many other Fakemon in this region completed that I hope to share with you. I'm very interested in your thoughts. I suck at keeping up with social media. I'm literally just on Telegram as a small-time furry artist. But I hope to spread my wings. Feel free to let me know who you're choosing, please, please, I want to know. If you have any tips on how to do YouTube, that could be nice too. But let's see how this works. Okay, bye.